Guys, it's Miss Farkas and Miss Meeks. This is our last assignment for you for the year. Can you believe it? We've been out of school since March 13th. That's just crazy to me, just crazy. So here's your last assignment. You're going to do a brain pop. It's about, I'm not going to tell you what it's about. It's kind of cool. I think you'll like it. I mean, it's going to be a surprise. And then we have a short assignment for you to do this week. Ms. Farkas is going to explain that.
I am. So we're going to share my screen and we're going to take a look at your week 8 materials. So the first thing that you want to do is watch a short video on YouTube. And remember, frowny face, click the title. It'll pop us open in YouTube and you're going to watch the assignment, or it's an announcement for the Artemis program. It's our human landing system that we're using to go to the moon and then to Mars. That's what Artemis is all about. Our goal for you this week to culminate all of this information that you've learned about space is to understand where the space program is going. Do we just send people out there because, you know, it's fun and we want to try it? Or do we have a purpose? And the answer is we have a purpose. So we're going to watch this video. It's about a little over 2 minutes about the Artemis program. Then we'd like you to please come back here. And you don't have to watch this one because it's a 9-minute video, but I'm going to give myself a plug. It's me. This is the video that I created from my trip to NASA, and it's all about this thing called the Pegasus barge. This barge is what is used to take the Space Launch System. That is the big booster rockets that are going to launch the Orion capsule to the moon and then eventually to Mars. That Space Launch System has to travel from Stennis Space Center in New Orleans, where it's built. It's called Rocket City, USA. It goes from Stennis to Mizzou, which is in Mississippi. In Mississippi, it goes on this tall launch platform called the B-2 launch stand, and it does a test fire. And when it test fires, it makes sure the engine works. And they did that this year, and it worked. That actually happened right after I went to that site, like 2 weeks later. Then it gets back on this barge, and it gets transported to Florida, to Kennedy Space Center. Can you imagine transporting something that is hundreds of feet long and rolling it onto a barge? Holy crap. Anyway, this video that I created from a bunch of mini videos will give you an idea of what they go through to get this work done. Who knew there was so much behind space travel in the background, right? So then, if you choose to watch that, great. If not, it's not the end of the world. Here's another optional read. It is an article all about that Marine team and the ground teams and what they do to get this huge space launch system from place to place. It gives you, and it is inside the Pegasus barge, it gives you a better understanding of the engineering and the science behind it and logistics too. Again, optional. But this is not optional. NASA's Moon to Mars plans is an article at the NASA site talking about what happened in 2019. And I'm going to warn you, it's not a short article. It's not 15 pages, but it's lots of bullet points talking about specific events or milestones that were hit. You can scroll through it and do a quick skim, then do a deeper dive into areas where you think you need to go. But the reason for reading this specific page is because your assignment, other than the brain pop this week, I went to the wrong thing, is to do these response questions. We kept it to 1 page. Your goal will be, once you open it, you're going to click download, and you want to download it as a document, DOC or DOCX. Then you can open it in Word and type right onto here. And we came up with these questions that we think take you on a journey through your learning over the last 8 weeks, culminating in that last What Happened in 2019 article that you just read. Once you work on it and finish it, save it and include your last name in the title when you click Save As. Then you're going to go here where it says Submit Response Question Documents. When you click on that, For you guys, there'll be a button on the right side that says submit here, and that's where you load your file. And that is it for this week. Our goal, again, is to help you understand not only about space and the planets, but what are we doing as humans, not just NASA in the US, but other space organizations as well. What is our purpose moving forward and traveling into space? Mama Meeks, back to you.
That'll be it. The end of the school year. Who would have thunk it that it would have ended this way? But so one more assignment that you have to do. We are still trying to come up with something for memory, either a dance or we're even thinking maybe like a picnic or something. So don't worry, we're still working. That's still in the works. Let's put it that way. So
that's good to know. And you know what I forgot to mention? The picture behind me, that is me standing in front of one of only 26 RS-25 engines. Those are the engines that go on those Space Launch System rockets. There's only 26 of them, and this is in a clean room. Somebody else had to take the picture. I wasn't allowed to have my phone in there, but because I asked really, really sweet and told them I was a teacher, they took the photo of me. And that rocket, that engine is huge. These are left over from when they were used on the space shuttles. I forgot to tell you that, sorry.
That was good.
Oh, also, should we tell them we're going to send out a survey? Like at the end of the week, maybe Thursday or Friday, we'll post a link to a Google form. And we'd like to do an end of year survey. When I teach STEM, every year at the end of the year, I take a survey of my students. What did they like? What didn't they like? What would they like to see more of? What would they have liked to do less? And this year, I think it's even more important that we have your input because of the whole online learning aspect, right? So we'll post an update with a link to a Google form on Thursday or Friday. That way you're not overwhelmed. And again, it's not for a grade. You're just giving us feedback. And then we can share that feedback with our administrators, and it gives you, the students who are our clients, a say in what happens. And that's what I like the most about it.
And please be honest.
Yes.
Don't say what you think we want to hear, but tell us what you liked about this, like she said, online learning. Did you like it? Did you not like it? But be honest about it, please.
Like what was easiest for you? Like, did you enjoy the brain pops? Did you learn anything from the brain pops, or were they just kind of time wasters? Did you like the web quests? Did you prefer the hands-on projects? Did you like when we had personalized content? Things like that. So anyway, we'll post that on Thursday or Friday.
Yep. All right. Stay safe. Enjoy the weather and all the cottonwood flying out here.
Seriously, yeah. And this is not goodbye. This is see you later.
Yes. Yep.
Bye.
Bye. See you later.